line. If I research the T1 heavy, and I also want the M4 medium, do I have to get more research points, or is 15 enough for both of them if it costs 15 and M3 for both? When you have experience points here, and you're in the M3 Lee, you have to go down your engine line to unlock the T1 heavy. The T1 heavy requires 14,000 experience. Think of experience on your tank as currency. When you spend the experience, it goes away. So if you have 15,000 experience on the M3 Lee, and you already have your engines unlocked and your guns unlocked, which you've said you have, then you have to decide, do you want to spend the 14,000 experience and change to unlock the M4, or do you want to spend it on the T1 to unlock? So when you spend that, if you have 15,000 experience, you'll have 850 experience left, essentially, right? I believe it's 850, yeah. No, it's currency. It's currency, just like silver. If you spend it, you're expending it, and it goes away. You know, just like money. If you go to the grocery store and a candy bar costs $2 and give them $5, they'll give you $3, right? Just the same as experience. Research experience is just the same as currency, okay? So if you spend it, it goes away because you're putting it into something. So total, to unlock the M4 and the T1, you need to do 28,110 experience, I believe. Yep. On this tank. It depends. Do you want to fight? Do you want to... T1 Heavy is an interesting tank. I don't have it in my garage anymore, or I'd show you how to play it, but just like the KV-1, it has flat sides. Its frontal armor is flat. It's a very high profile tank, so it stands out. And essentially, if you see tier 7 games, which you will, you are going to have a lot of fighting on your hands, essentially. So the thing with heavy tanks is some new players like them because it affords you the armor to make a bad decision and have time to react. Whereas a medium tank, if you make a bad decision, you don't have the armor to make up for your bad decision, typically. The thing with the T1 is that it can catch on fire pretty easily, so if you make a bad decision and it's giving your side armor to somebody like an M4, or an M3 Lee can even wreck a T1 Heavy because of its penetration in its gun. If you make a bad decision in the T1, just like the KV-1, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. What is good about a heavy tank? It teaches you how to angle your armor, which you need to learn in any tank line, essentially. It teaches you how to side scrape. It also will teach you how to... It will give you this confidence that you gain from playing heavies, which is how to push down a line, how to be the head of the charge, essentially, because you're not going to be sitting in the back chai sniping with a T1 Heavy. An M4, on the other hand, is going to teach you positioning. How do you position yourself on the map in order to support your heavies, to support your light tanks? Because you're going to be, with the first few guns, you're going to be shooting from range, typically. You can brawl. M4 is a decent medium tank. I like it quite a bit. And we'll take a look at that. The thing about the M4, which a lot of new players like, and which, you know, hey Clocker, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What a lot of players like about the M4 is this howitzer right here. This what they call the Derp Cannon. And it does 400 damage in a tier 5 tank. Right, Lil Nav? So for a new player, they get into the M4 and they start playing the M4 and they get the Derp Cannon and they love it. Because you're able to turn the corner. If there's a light tank there, you kill the light tank. If there's a medium tank, if it's his side armor, you kill the medium tank, essentially. So the M4 is really fun for a lot of new players because of its gun. It's a derp gun. So you might like the M4. And if you like brawling, if you like fighting, the M4 will probably be a tank you're going to enjoy. And it will teach you good foundations such as positioning your tank, angling your armor just like the T1 you'll have to learn with the M4. The M4 you'll also learn how to side scrape with your heavies. So the M4 will probably be a better bet. And I believe T1's more expensive. Yeah, so the M4 is cheaper. So you'll be able to get into that tank quicker, you'll be able to play it quicker, and it'll be more affordable to you as a player. And you'll probably enjoy it quite a bit. What's going on, Clocker? How you been? How you been? How's life treating you? Yep, that's cheaper. Exactly. So it'll be easier for you to get into that tank. I'm